He's been a venerable critic of the GSEs. He came from Senator Shelby's staff, who's no friend to the GSEs. But we always have to have some caution. When somebody becomes a director of an agency, there's rules and regulations that guide their actions. And I don't think you can just step into this new role and then place the GSEs into receivership. That would just create turmoil in the mortgage market and the housing market.
Yeah, as I read it, Ed, please, and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's policy speak, but basically said, he wanted to put him in receivership. He wrote a white paper on this and effectively said, I don't want taxpayer support for Fannie and Freddie. Can Fannie and Freddie live without taxpayer support?
Well, we played that game before, right?
We did. It didn't go well.
Right. But the world's changed a bit. I think there's always, let's put it this way, Brian. Do the large banks have taxpayer support? And I think the answer is yes. And we saw that when the markets crashed and the financial system was broken, that TARP came around and there was aid for the financial services industry. The GSEs should be globally systemic importance institutions, and with that, there will become a backstop from the government. Whether folks want it implicit or explicit, it'll still be there.
Yeah, and you guys do great work at Height, and the reason I asked you to come on today was looking at a report you guys put out yesterday. What caught my eye was sort of this, where you said, well, whatever his beliefs, they're simply not in line with a lot of the Treasury Department's agenda. Could there be friction if that happens, Ed?
That is our concern, Brian, and when we look at this, when Treasury Secretary Mnuchin says the next FHFA director is going to be on board with Treasury's agenda, and then it certainly seems that Mark Calabria is going to be that pick, those two elements don't seem to be coinciding with one another, and there does appear to be friction.
Yeah.
Our view is there has to be some assurances from Calabria to the Trump administration that he's willing to carry parts of the agenda, if not the entire agenda.